I became convinced listening to so many Christians that they did not have, I'm just going to call it a coherent or cohesive Christian worldview. It isn't that they didn't understand Christianity in its basic form, that they didn't love Jesus or weren't following Jesus, but they didn't know how the whole story fit together. And because they didn't know how the story fit together, they had trouble with especially two issues. One is the problem of evil. Why would there be so much evil in the world? How if God exists, how could he allow that? And without realizing that our whole story is about the problem of evil. It starts in chapter 3, and then it doesn't end for 66 books, God is resolving the problem of evil. And then the other question, if they don't understand the coherence and cohesiveness of the story, Frank, is that they're stumbled by the Christian claim, which was Jesus' claim, and all he trained to follow after him, that Jesus is the only way of salvation, which is really an offensive claim in a pluralistic culture, right? And Christians are stumbled by that. But they don't realize that the problem of evil and Jesus being the only way are flip sides of the same coin, all right? Because singular problems have oftentimes singular solutions. And that's what we find here. Now, when you understand how it all fits together, it makes sense that Jesus is the only way, because he's the only one who solved the problem. And when you get a clear picture of the problem, then you can get a much more clear picture on why the solution that God has provided is the appropriate and only solution.